interrupting me and asking the question, because this is a platform that is being created for Indians, for us, to get to the next level. So what is Zifiti? Zifiti is an incredibly Indian marketplace. I use the term incredibly Indian because we want to highlight the Indian products, Indian services. We come here, there are a lot of things in India which are very, very good, but they're not being highlighted in the United States. So it's pretty much like an Amazon. I'm not saying it's an Amazon, the concept is like Amazon. So it's a marketplace where you can buy and sell products and services. Benefits of Zifiti. So we have, the US is 300 million population, 1% is Indian Asians, so we have 3 million Indians. So if you are on Zifiti, I'm presuming that a lot of these audiences over here who we have invited are the sellers. So the idea is that if you are on Zifiti, you can reach the 3 million Indians who live in the US. These are the successful Indians. You can also promote your products to 300 million US consumers. There are a lot of things that the Americans like are health products, the food items, clothes, jewelry, and all that. And also, you can become part of $1 billion grocery market in the US. So you must be wondering, why is it 1 billion? It's a big number, but that's here, why is 1 billion? The 3 million Indians in the United States, let's say there are 3 people per household, so there are 1 million households. I mean, these numbers are amazing, Each household, even if we spend just $25 per week, you're talking about $1 billion. $1 billion of just the grocery market. I know we live in New Jersey, we have concentration in California, we have grocery store, but what about all these other places in the United States who do not have the grocery stores? They cannot buy stuff. My cousin, he's a surgeon, he lives in Tulsa, I think, and he goes to Oklahoma City just to do the Indian groceries. And he has become a regular customer for Zifiti. His wife orders literally every week, and everything gets delivered to them in their house. So how does Zifiti work? It's a very simple concept. Essentially, we're looking for sellers. Anyone, you have a product, you sign up with us. The first step is you give us your catalog, you give us your item, the description, the images, just like Amazon, pretty much, right? You provide us, you tell us what the selling price is, what the quantity is. Then the buyers will come, they will buy it, the items will appear on the website, the buyers will buy the items. The sellers, you will ship the items directly to the buyers. The buyers will receive the items. Once they receive the item, then you get paid. So it's a very simple concept. It's a platform for the sellers, and you get paid once it's done. Any questions? So why sell on Zifiti? The very first thing is that there is no cost to join Zifiti. There are no monthly fees. There are no listing fees. You can list any number of items you want. There's no cost to it. Once you are on Zifiti, it will increase your market share because we will be doing and we are doing a lot of marketing. We are very new. We just launched in December of 2016, so we are literally 3 or 4 months old. But the idea is, we are investing a lot in technology and marketing. And it's better to get into the e-commerce space before it's too late. We should not fool ourselves. Well, people are not going to buy this online. People are not going to buy this online. Shipping is very expensive. All those things were there 20 years back also, but Amazon proved everyone wrong. People are buying furniture, people are buying clothes, people are buying everything. So why not Indian groceries, Indian jewelry, and other items? So let's get together, get online before it's too late. You can increase your brand awareness through Zifiti. Again, there is no cost to it. So the question is, why not join Zifiti? So who can sell on Zifiti? Essentially, everyone can sell on Zifiti if there are wholesalers. I would invite the wholesalers because we have a B2B model. The distributors, the retailers, service providers, people who are, the nannies, the services which are there on Sulekha.com. Companies like that can join us, and individuals. We all have stuff in our closets. We have expensive lehengas, we have jewelries, we have stuff that we only wear once. So we will let them sell it on our website. So it's not just for new products, it's new and used. So literally everyone can be part of Zifiti community and can sell products if they have it. So how do we market and how do we promote ourselves? So we, as Dr. Parekh explained, Dr. Parekh is one of our partners. We are doing full page ads in all the Indian publications owned by Parekh Media right now. Desi Talk, Gujarat Times, News India Times. We are planning to have a very extensive advertising campaign on all the Indian channels. We're talking to Zee, Sony, and Star Plus. We're doing SEO optimization. So if you have a product, you list on Zifiti. As we become popular, as we become big, your items will automatically get higher ranking in Google and other places. Social media networking and the regular events is what we are planning to do. So what kind of products can you sell on Zifiti? These are just some of the examples. I mean, I'm not saying this is what we have, but right now, this is our focus. Indian groceries. Groceries is a very big market, and we feel that it could be very, very important to have it online. Indian jewelry, home decor, Indian apparel, events. We just did a test run with Kanu Chauhan for Mika Singh. So we invite all the event organizers. We would like to work with them. There are only a couple of websites where you can buy the event tickets from. So we are very flexible. We are a technology company and we would like to work with them, know what their needs are. So literally everything and anything that is of Indian nature can be sold on Zifiti. So just some of the screenshots. We have groceries, we have Indian jewelry, home decor, event tickets, cooking utensils, clothes. So how are we paid? One of the questions that people might think, if it's free, then what is in it for us? We have to make money, you have to make money. So the way Zifiti works is, just like any other marketplace, it's a commission-based model. So when you list an item, you can price the item the way you want, you can have your shipping charges, and once the item is sold and it's actually shipped to the customer receives it, then we take 10% commission on the transaction. We just wanted to keep it very, very simple. This 10% also includes the credit card transactions that we pay to the merchant fee. So you can imagine it's a very, very thin margin. And the 90% of the transaction fee goes to you. We make automated payments twice a month, on the 1st and 15th of every month. And the payment can be made either through your PayPal account if you have, or if you prefer to do by ACH, we can do that as well. Some people, when I was talking to the sellers, the potential sellers, one of the questions that comes up often is, what about shipping? Shipping is a challenge. Shipping charges, who's doing the shipping, how is it being handled, and the returns. So Zifiti is a platform for sellers. Like we learn in IT technology, keep it simple, KISS. So this is like keep it simple for sellers. You as seller decide what has to be the shipping charge. If you want to give it free shipping, you can do it free shipping, or you can charge shipping. You can specify the shipping time. We don't dictate anything. Just like other big marketplaces, we don't require you to ship it in 2 days or 5 days. It's up to you. And same thing with the returns. The returns is just between you and the buyer. If the buyer has a problem, they can return the items to you. You can refund the customer. You can have the stocking fee. Whatever you want, we will work with you. The future of Zifiti, as everyone in this room know, we are, I think in that generation, we are always thinking of stuff in India. Our kids are growing, kids are at a manageable age, they want to have destination weddings, stuff is coming from India. So how do I bridge this gap? That's what Zifiti is going to do. The things that we miss of our homeland, things that we miss in India, could be food, could be wedding cards, could be, home. I just went to India, I did my whole window treatment from India. Everyone does that. We go to India, we buy glasses. We're all millionaires, but we'll go and buy a prescription glass and feel good about it. So we are going to offer those services on Zifiti, even the customized services. The discussion forums and chat rooms, what that is that we plan to have a community, an online community where people can do discussions, can share ideas, and it will be all online. we are also planning to have a Craigslist model, so people who are not able to ship the products, suppose you have a used car and you want to sell a used car, or you have a used iPhone which you want to sell it. There is a feel. I mean, recently I sold one of my cars and I advertised on Craigslist, and an Indian couple came. His uncle came, his chachaji came from India, and he wanted to buy that car. And I said, why is he? So I think there is some connection. You know, when you saw my name probably, or so I'm Indian, I think it makes a difference. So we are going to have a local Craigslist kind of a model. Matrimonials is another thing that we are thinking of. Yes, we have Shadi.com, but my daughter is of that age. I'm talking to a lot of people, or kids who have grown up in India. They are not liking some of these portals. So I'm trying to get how to make this a better platform for younger generation. Paid advertisement. A lot of small businesses do not have enough funds. They want to advertise on TV. They want to advertise on newspaper. So we will work with them. So since we are going to advertise on all these networks, if someone wants to work with us, we will do the co-sponsorship, and we will sponsor them, we will promote them, and we will, as I said, so this will be like a paid advertisement opportunities for a lot of services. These are the last two things that I would like to bring up. So food is a very big thing. And, one of the models that we're working on for the restaurants is a delivery service. Like we have Grubhub and Uber Eats. Grubhub and Uber Eats is a very generic, the big companies, the successful models. So why not take those successful models to the Indian community? A lot of Indian restaurants are not on Grubhub. I don't know why. I've spoken to some of them. And so what we are trying to do is we are making a glossary of all the Indian dishes. So if you have a palak paneer, we all know what a palak paneer is. We are going to have the picture of palak paneer, we are going to have the origin, we are going to have what the value is, how is it cooked, where is it came from. And anyone, all Indian restaurants, we will welcome them to be part of Zifiti, put their menus for free, and they're only going to pay when there's a delivery service available. And the final thing, I'm sure a lot of you know how Blue Apron works. A lot of our kids are born and brought up here. My daughter is in California. Sometimes she wants to just have an Indian food. One day she said, Dad, I want to have dal chawal. I want to make dal. But how do you make dal? You have to find an Indian grocery store. You have to go there. You have to buy a 2-pound pack of urad dal or whatever. You have to buy a 2 pound of rice. You have to have all the spices. You have to have everything to make one serving. So what we are planning to do is we are looking for partners. We are talking to some of the companies in the grocery business. And this will be a recipe delivery service. So suppose in your kitchen you have potatoes, tomatoes, and onion. We all know with just these 3 ingredients we can perhaps make 20 different dishes. But we don't know, we don't have the recipes, we don't have the ingredients. So people can actually order these things on Zifiti, and we will deliver the right amount of ingredients which are required to make those dishes. So that's one of those future plans that we have. And regarding who's behind Zifiti, it's me, myself, Shinu Gupta. As I said, this has been my dream to do something between India and US. I was in India recently. Amazon is in India. So a lot of visibility is coming about India. India is growing very fast in e-commerce, and I want to try to get the Indian products into the US market. Dr. Parekh, who introduced himself, I'm very fortunate to have him on the team, and Mr. Kurt Olander, who has been my very, very old friend, my corporate attorney, and he has also joined the team. So I would like Kurt to say a few words. Thank you.
This is actually one of the few times where I may have very little to say, since Shinu did such a great job. Shinu and I have known each other for a very long time. Dr. Parekh and I have known each other for a very long time, and we've both been involved in a lot of things. What's really exciting about Zifiti is that it brings 3 very successful entrepreneurs who have done a lot in their respective communities and in their markets together. Dr. Parekh in the media side of the business,